One agreement later. Hello everyone, it's time for me to finally get this started. I wanted to get this started like, say 4 hours ago, but yeah, my head was not with it. So yeah. Watch later, because I need to check the frickin' warp real quick. And they check all the red marks because you know.
I reunited with Don Hung and unexpectedly made contact with Screwler. He warned us that Amphorius was actually an experimental ground for the erudition and was rapidly falling into the path of destruction. A Lord Ravager would soon complete its evolution in Amphorius. To tackle the crisis together, I stayed behind in Amphorius as an informant, while Don Hong returned to the Express as planned to seek help. On top of that, Screwlum informed us that Arch 7th had also been drawn into Amphorius earlier. However, the current priority was the Era Nova. I quickly arrived at the Vortex of Genesis and met with Finan. The Era Nova ritual was supposed to proceed smoothly under the guidance of Lights. The appearance of the Flame Reaver once again left the fate of the world hanging in the balance. We struck down the enemy's mask, only to discover that his face was identical to Finan's. When his body was pierced by the ceremonial blade, a flood of memories surged forth, revealing the truth about Finan, the Flame Reaver, and Amphorius. It turned out that all of us were trapped in the eternal recurrences, created by Finan and Cyrene. And the Flame Reaver was Finan himself, who had burned out after bearing countless core flames. Their goal was simple: to oppose the Eon and rewrite the world's doomed fate of destruction. The eternal recurrences had already played out 33,550,336 times. In this final cycle, I promised Finan to take on the title of Deliverer and save the world in his stead, while he would fulfill the wishes of the countless versions of himself. Tear the sky asunder and confront the destruction head on. Thus, with Finan's help, time in Amphorius reset once more. But I became lost in the chaotic flow of time. At the critical moment, Mem, who had regained all her memories, sacrificed herself to send me back to the beginning of time.
This place is rich with the sweet scent of flowers. Can we stay here for a while longer?
Play like how you usually do in the simulated universe.
Hello. Your surprised expression is just like what the memories recorded. Rather than knowing you, it might be better described as, I remember you? It's me, friend. Don't you recognize me? Or did I really change that much? Maybe I'm both? Just kidding. If I had to choose, then I'm probably closer to the latter. It's pretty unbelievable for me, too. It's like I had a long memories. They're all tangled together. But when I woke up, there were only broken fragments left. I can't remember what happened in those 30 million cycles, but I remember what you did for this world. Like, didn't you wish for me to turn into a pretty girl back at the Grove? Yep, isn't it amazing? It's like a seed finally grew up and became a flower. And I'm definitely as cute as a flower now. There's so much I want to say, but unfortunately, this isn't the time to reminisce. With the memories of the previous flame chase still intact, we've returned to this place at the beginning of time, so we can carry out our promise to Finan. The descent of Iron Tomb may be looming over the horizon, but we still have a chance to change everything. Ide Siliciae is so quiet. In Cyrene's memories, she always sits alone by the lake, gently swaying on the swing, like she's waiting for someone. Yes, Finan too embarked on his journey because of this view. He then walked alone for more than 30 million cycles. Thankfully, you arrived during his long wait, friend. Is that also why Cyrene did what she did? It sounds weird, doesn't it? It's something that happened to me, but I'm talking as if I'm an observer. But that's just what those memories are like. Vague and unclear, as if encased in thick ice. The only things I remember...
So Mem is Cyrene.
I spent with you. Emporius will fall into an ending of destruction after the next Era Nova. But those stories were fashioned ages ago. In a proper romantic epic, the hero's supposed to foil the villain's plot, right? That's right. He's the mastermind who's trying to control everything. How unforgivable. But I still feel a bit anxious. Lygus chose to walk into the spotlight and reveal everything, which means he still thinks the current situation is under his control. Maybe he still has an ace up his sleeve. Think about it. Even the name Lycurgus is a fake one. We have no idea who or what he really is. Which means it's probably time to borrow that treasure you're carrying, friend. Yep, that Intellitron friend did say, when required, it can also serve as a bridge for communications between the internal and external world. Ide Siliciae is a little village enclosed by time. We might be able to contact the outside world from here. Why don't we give it a try? We should at least tell our friends from beyond the sky that you're still in one piece. Firstly, we need to find a well-hidden spot.
Ide Siliciae.
It's super quiet here. Sounds can't get in or out. Back in Cyrene's memories, this room was her secret base. No one noticed her practicing Orynyx's prayer here, or trying to speak with the gods in secret. But today's different, isn't it? We aren't trying to contact unreachable gods, but humans from other worlds. Real people. I'm prepared to witness that miracle, friend.
The way Cyrene talks, it's so similar to men. I have so many questions. I'm also worried about how Dawn Hung and March 7th are doing. Here's hoping the chronocognitive anchor can still function normally, because I really need answers.
Signal strength, 14.8%. Dialogue window, 16 minutes 22 seconds. Prerequisite, no external interferences. We are very glad to learn that you are safe.
Eddie, now's not the time to celebrate. Having two geniuses standing here means you are in big, big trouble. Listen up, Lord. The Destruction's eyes are gazing upon this place. No, I'm not joking, and no, it's not Droidhead. It's the real Nanook.
Time is running out, so I'll explain in terms you understand. This world, Amphorius, is in fact a testing ground, where the Lord Ravager, Iron Tooth, evolves through self-extrapolation. Hiding in this segment, unknown to other life forms, it has endlessly repeated the process of Era Nova, seeking a solution that could obliterate the erudition. For some reason, the experiment entered a prolonged state of stagnation. However, it has now restarted. Prediction: if effective intervention is not performed, Iron Tomb will complete its self-coronation in 14 system hours and initiate its plan to destroy the entire path of erudition.
Yep. Think of it as the program having reached 99.98% completion already. And then it's over.
Something in the shadows has been driving everything forward. It's the observer named Lygus. Speculation: he's the Scepter System's administrator.
He wants Iron Tooth to break through the knowledge singularity. I don't know why he wants to do it, but he'll remove interferences at any cost. You're the only variable within this world, and you're the only thing he fears. So listen closely, little one. The speed of time is different in Amphorius compared to the outside. Destruction is just about to arrive, but you can still play Deliverer one last time. The cycles have already been broken. You entered what is theoretically the last cycle Amphorius will ever be able to run. And Iron Tomb will break out of its prison as soon as the process of Genesis is triggered once more. But now there's an abnormality within the experiment. You know what I'm talking about. One of the model's 12 factors. That is one of the 12 demigods. Destroyed himself using the power of the destruction. Vine and Signal disappeared from the cycles the moment Nanook cast their gaze this way. That means World Bearing's computational logic is currently flawed and bugged. Yet it's the factor directly related to the process of Genesis. That old Teletron will definitely do all he can to debug this error. So you have to take this chance to claim Kepler's core flame. Don't let him have his way. The key to suppressing Iron Tomb lies in whether he can rewrite the purpose of Era Nova.
There's one more preparation we must make. Lycus's behavior has been quite abnormal. He's never interfered in the actions of Titans or the demigods throughout the whole experiment. Deduction. The Scepter has an extremely strict autonomous protocol, restricting even its administrator. In Amphorius, this ultimate protocol goes by another name. The Law Titan. Talanta.
Law. They are the rules that restrain all things in Amphorius. And it was the core flame returned at the very beginning of the last flame chase journey.
Why do you have another little pink one next to you? Huh? Her path chart is...
Is there something wrong with me?
never mind. Let's get back to the topic at hand. Light calendar 3960. Month of balance. We'll be logging onto this time period to find Law. You can either meet the Titan, convince the demigod, or take the core flame by force. It doesn't matter what you do, so long as you bend it to your favor. We still haven't figured out how you and Don Hum got inside this world, so influencing protocol is currently our best way to stop lights, or to call for more reinforcements into this fight. Once you've got Law in your hands, we'll discuss our next steps. Make sure the core flame doesn't fall into enemy troops.
Herta, the firewall's interference is getting closer. Time is running out. Please ask any questions you still have as soon as possible.
Don't have any other questions right now.
In your capacities, the hands of the Trailblaze can create miracles, and will certainly be able to snuff out the flames of evil.
I'm not going to give any motivational speeches. I just hope you bring good news the next time we meet.
Of course, Madam Herta.
No, not little one. Deliverer.
Those two geniuses certainly have memorable personalities. Yeah, I understand more than I should, actually. Honestly, some of that conversation feels like it's about things I once knew, but then forgot. Maybe it's because of Mem? After all, Mem's a memo sprite born out of your thoughts, friend. Maybe our memories somehow got tangled up together.
I'm gonna light my candle.
Never mind. Let's focus on something more important with what little time we have. Just treat me as an ordinary girl with secrets, okay? Light calendar 3960. I remember that Talantin had already fallen by then, and the Chrysos heir who inherited that core flame is named Saridra. That's what's recorded in history, and the period we'll be heading
Saridra?
to. We'll need to find Law and stop Lygus. So, we've at least got a solid direction, right? Can you give me a little bit of time before we go? I want to pack some stuff. There's so much more I need to take care of in this form, and I'm still getting used to it.
A relaxed scene like this probably no longer exists in the outside world. Should I head to the attic to wait for Cyrene? Or should I have one last look at Ides Elysiae?
I'll still be able to get a good look at Ides Elysiae anytime after this Trailblaze mission, so fuck it. Time to wait.
This village is where Finan's life started. After 30 million cycles and 30 million failures, his burden is now in my hands. He said I will take over the responsibilities of world-bearing. But what does that mean? Becoming the new Kephili? Or forging a completely new path? Calm down and think this through rationally. This is gonna be a very difficult campaign. We can't lose Kephili's core flame. And we also need to find either Talantin or their demigod. Then convince them to join us in the fight against the destruction. But there are so many unknowns. We don't
So
know
we're
what
really
Lygus
going to be
will do
fighting
it.
a
We'll
literal...
have to face Iron Tomb after dealing with him. There's also Cyrene. What exactly is she? There's so many questions. I'll have to take it one step at a time. But I must make each move very carefully, because every decision can potentially impact the end. Herta and Scream's help might be crucial.
Thinking hard over there? I finished packing. I decided to just bring these few things in the end. See? There's a journal, a quill pen, and the ceremonial blade of the Priests of Time. Holding it calms me down for some reason. The scent of the black tide is now calm. Finan must still be fighting them in some way. This will be Amphorius's final flame chase journey. But it won't be the end of us. It'll be the beginning. Friend, are you ready to become a hero? That promise might be far too heavy, but I believe in you, friend. The Trailblazer's duty has always been a heavy one. In other words, since you've already saved so many worlds, friend, you should be used to being called a hero by now. Maybe you can tell me those stories as we travel. That way they can become our shared memories too. Let's trailblaze onward like before and create a future that's worth being remembered.
So if we can save this world, which we need to anyway.
You shall indeed treasure the view before you, for you do not have much time left. My apologies for disturbing your mental repose. To fully express my apologies, please grace my abode with your presence, so I demonstrate the full scope of my hospitality.
This fuckhead.
What is this place?
Where the hell am I?
Farewell, then. May we all shall bid farewell to one. The light of the dawn device never fades.
After I cross this river, it will be a tragedy for mankind. Then it will be
Outlier. Executing command. Record.
Did that startle you?
Good motherfucker.
This is the intersection between Amphorius and the real universe. The audience seat where I observe this experiment. You can also call this location the Exo. What you see is the true form of the eternal land, and the 12 demigods after they've shed their disguise of legends. Doesn't it look marvelous? Amphorius is like a microcosm of the cosmos. People love to portray the romance of the starry skies, but their tales often
Skipping this. Fuck that.
100 years ago, the Outland forces, its generals had vanished. Until the Heaven and Dawn Cloud spy compatriots, those rebels. Friend? Friend? But wake up! Otherwise, I'll have to... Awake at last? I guess I won't have to use my wake-up magic on you then. We've arrived. A familiar place. The Temple of the Three Fates. If everything went according to plan, it should be shortly after Talantin's fall. And also the end of the first flame chase journey. Indeed. The first flame chase ended with the trial of Law. We must find the demigod and gain her trust before the core flame is restored. It'll be tricky, so let's pick up our pace. To Akama first. We can learn more from the crowds there.
Tyrants! You and your butchers are not welcome here. Get out! Hold your tongue. Conspiring with criminals and plotting rebellion are crimes punishable by death.
There are multiple voices, and things seem tense. Let's not get caught up in any trouble. Why don't we find a place to hide and observe from the shadows?
At least no one's keep their
Wait! Is...
Holy.
Golden-blooded defilers, perverting the prophecy and trying to slay gods. Stars beyond the sky? Gods who created the Titans? What kind of nonsense? Look at this broken world and see what your atrocious acts have done.
What? Did he just mention the stars beyond the sky? But how is that possible?
You impudent!
Dux for Goris. We're here to welcome the deliverer from beyond the sky. Stand down.
Heretic! No one but the great Talantin can deliver this world from misery.
I ask you, if the old laws were so perfect, why did they crumble beneath my feet? Talantin is long gone. Now I am the law. Challenge me, or submit to my judgment. Silence!
What gives you the right to judge a priest of law?
That's because I came, I saw, I conquered. Dux for Goris, take the ashes of this man and scatter them in the temple among the crowds. Tell them that the High Priest attempted to take away the rights granted to the people by the Imperator. Thus, he met his fate.
Yes, Imperator.
Now, these two accidental guests. Dux Gladiorum, if you please.
As you command.
Is this...
Correct, but not the kindness you know. This is the leader of the Cleaners in this era. Since the start of the Chrysos War, they've made it their mission to wipe out the Chrysos heirs. Even now,
Even after I've united all the city-states, these vermin still lurk in the shadows, hindering the Flame Chase journey. Moreover, I know that the 27th person to inherit this role bore many grudges against you and nearly doomed the second Flame Chase journey. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. So, out of courtesy, I present to you this corpse as a... Careful. Let's wait and see what happens. She's probably trying to scare us. For the sake of order, I am known by many titles. Flamebearer who ends wars, Tyrant of Dawncloud, Empress of the Holy City, and Imperator of the Flame Chase. But in light of your unique identities, I'll allow you to address me by my real name, Saridra. On behalf of my people and this land, greetings, Deliverer. If I may, how do you know her identity? As the little hostage prophesied, the Deliverer shall come from the future beyond the sky. Gray hair, golden eyes, skilled in wielding a mace. They would arrive in Yanisopolis on this day. There's no...
Your orders.
We return triumphant. Send an urgent message to all delegates. The meeting of the Flame Chase Alliance will convene early. As for you two, Akima knows what you seek. We'll confer in the Holy City.
Doubtless you have many questions, but save them for later. Please follow us.
Okay.
This is not what I expected at all. The demigod we needed to find was just waiting for us. And she knows of things beyond the sky. Even eons. How could this be so different from the previous 30 million Amphorius cycles? Who altered history? I wish, but other possibilities remain. The currents of time have become twisted. Regardless of who caused this, that Imperator came prepared. We're the ones at a disadvantage now. We might as well dance their dance. Let's go with them to the Holy City. We've received the Imperator's favor because of your unique background. As a result, the people of Akima will certainly respect you more. Just put that to good use, and add a bit of your experience and charm. Should be easier than last time, right? If we figure out what happened in this cycle, we'll be able to turn things back in our favor.
Finally.
Exactly. Treeby, Aglaya, maybe even little Cypher. Calm and confident. That's the you I'm familiar with.
Guests, please.
The journey to save the world. Let's set off, my friend.
And no need to transport myself.
Told you, you're the headline act. And this spectacle is for you.
Guards, your service to the Holy City is appreciated. How have things been?
Castrum Kremnos once again struck the border. Dux Brumalis led her troops to repel the enemy. The agitators against the Flame Chase are still active in the city. They smashed the shops around Memorial Market. But the garrison already arrested the culprits, and now they await interrogation.
They are merely a disorderly mob and do not warrant any attention. Even though Terravox personally mended the fractured earth, it still didn't silence these fools. Guests from beyond the sky.
Worry not about these trivial matters. Dux Gladiorum will take you somewhere to settle down for now.
Please allow me.
Damn, she's fucking burrito. Hell.
My name is Hycealens, and I am the Dux Gladiorum who swears fealty to the Imperator, as well as the Knights Commander of the Arcanine Alliance. Later on, the Imperator will invite you to attend the meeting of delegates to discuss the Flame Chase journey. Your arrival has convinced us that the future promised by the prophecy is certain. Under the Imperator's command, Amphoria shall break its chains and reach the world beyond the sky.
With all due respect, what exactly do you know about us and what's beyond the sky?
As a humble subject, I cannot freely express my own views to you. Please forgive me.
I knew it wouldn't be that easy.
Time waits for no one. Please come with me and rest now before the meeting later.
Akama, under the Imperator's rule, is no longer in the shadow of war.
Indeed, Dawncloud stands as the hero's residence. The Imperator put much thought into its design, in order for it to serve as a sanctuary from the burdens of battle. Please experience its marvels firsthand, heroes. When the Imperator arrives, I shall come to summon you.
Okay.
Hycealens. No wonder she's the Knights Commander. All right. We finally have some freedom to ourselves. Since there's still some time before the Alliance meeting, let's explore a bit. Look over there! Not the ones you're familiar with. But the hearts of heroes stay the same in every cycle, never changing.
Dux Brumalis, our great Imperator, found the mastermind, executed him in public. Seeing that scoundrel burn to nothing should deter these miscreants from being so brazen again.
So the great Imperator isn't afraid of getting her hands dirty? What a ridiculous display.
What do you know? No matter what sins the people commit, they are still the Imperator's people, and it's only right that they be judged by the Imperator's own hand. Our distinguished trespassing guests.
Seneca, the Dux Brumalis. Greetings.
Miss Dux Brumalis doesn't seem to like the Imperator very much, but she holds a high rank. And Dux Vergoris' speech seems self-contradictory. Let me see what I can get out of them. I'm Cyrene of Ida Silicii. This is the Deliverer Beyond the Sky. We're new here and wanted to ask you, does this city host any other visitors from beyond the sky?
Drop the charade. But yes, there is someone in this city who is all too familiar with the world beyond the sky.
Silence. The Imperator ordered us to keep that lord's whereabouts a secret.
Enough, you pathetic lapdog. Do you need to beg for permission from the cursed Imperator?
Seneca?
Just to bark?
Seneca!
You.
Someone who is all too familiar
Well then,
with the world beyond the sky.
that is the name of
and
another
is referred to
county
as
in my
that lord.
freaking
Could
home.
it be?
The fuck?
Looks like things are getting heated. Let's get out of here.
Excuse me.
How are we supposed to talk to the heroes of deliverance? What if they're really intimidating?
Virginia, don't be so nervous. Once they hear your poetry, Heroes, you're already here. Greetings. I am Apollonius, the Dux Helcolithus, one of the 5 sages of the Grove of Epiphany, advisor to the Flame Chase army. This is Virginia of Castrum Kremnos, the Dux Cardinum and imperial scribe of the Great Imperator.
Hello. I'm Virginia. I compose poetry.
I'm Serene from ID Silicii. This is the Deliverer. Nice to meet you both.
They're not as frightening as the rumors claimed.
This is our first time in the Imperator's realm. Akuma is even more magnificent than we imagined. If you all weren't here to look after us, we'd be completely lost and confused.
The Akuma you imagined is long gone. Under the Imperator, this city has been reborn as the capital of the world.
Bask in her free-spirited winds. For anyone who fulfills their duties to the Imperator, these winds shall forever remain at their service.
But what...
Those who are loyal and do not need to consider the consequences. Those elders who lie in...
The elders of this cycle were all... Looks like that priest who was sentenced to death wasn't an isolated case.
Aggie, you're still so listless today. Did you have trouble sleeping again?
Yes.
We know. The Titan's prophecy haunts you. If you want, you can talk to us, just like when you were young. No matter what, we'll always remain by your side.
I know. I also understand that fate cannot be changed. It is not the future that I worry about. I spent all last night weaving clothes and linen for the refugees. The Chrysos war is born of injustice and has shattered their dignity. They deserve at least some basic decency. If Emporius one day abandons this, then all of us, commoners, Chrysos heirs, Titans, become no better than beasts. Oh, we have guests. Welcome. I am Aglaya, the Gold Weaver. These rags on you are not worthy of the title of Deliverer. I must prepare some proper attire for you.
What?
First time? That's not what I gather from your eyes. Does your Aglaya differ so much from me?
Greetings, Deliverer from beyond the sky. We are Trevi of Yanisopolis. It's very nice to meet you. Although, introductions are probably unnecessary. We know you've witnessed the future of the Flame Chase journey, even more clearly than we have.
Witnessed the future of the Flame Chase journey? The prophecy also told you about that?
Indeed. Oryx reshaped Emporius through the prophecy. Although, regarding the Deliverer, there were not many details beyond your appearance and the time of your arrival. So, please, don't worry. Feel free to relax and relax some more. Carefully issued prophecies too, but it was Oryx who told mankind that the Deliverer from beyond the sky would descend upon Emporius.
More crucially, they revealed a future entirely different from the Aranova. Though we still must challenge the gods. In the Time Titan's prophecy, this path leads not to a new world, but to the true starry skies.
This is also what the Great Imperator has been striving for all her life. Your arrival further confirms everything.
This can't be real.
Even you find this surprising? Fate really is unpredictable.
My charging cable's getting really freaking tickly on my freaking leg.
The elders of the cycle were all... Looks like that priest who was sentenced to death wasn't an isolated case.
Little fish from beyond the sky. Did you rest well? The Imperator and the delegates are about to arrive. If you're ready, please follow me to the meeting. Then come. The Imperator reserved seats for you.
I'm starting to feel a bit nervous about the meeting, since Sir Ridra is presiding over them.
Good sir from Paphos, what do you think the Imperator is planning calling this meeting so early? My homeland can't endure anymore.
Who knows? First, she wants to hunt Titans. Now she says there are even greater calamities. Her madness is the greatest calamity.
Exactly. Chryso says. Deliverers. What about us ordinary folk? How much are we worth in her eyes?
Things feel pretty tense here. The history books said that the Imperator aimed 3 cannons at Dawncloud to make all the delegates obey her. Will history repeat itself in this cycle?
Probably not.
Yes. Similar acts have occurred, and not just once. However, whether history will repeat itself, you'll soon see. Those are the 2 spots reserved for you. Please take your seats. Ladies and gentlemen, silence, please. The Imperator has arrived before her faithful council, and the Alliance meeting is about to begin.
All rise. In the names of Talantin and Kethely, the Akama Alliance swears upon the gods.
Cease the pageantry. I pray not to the vanquished.
What?
Kethely, of course, needs no further explanation. As for the law, at the entry hour 2 days past, a scout should have brought news of the conquest to all of you. Unfortunately, guards found his corpse among the rocks not far from the city. Moreover, the poor soul was buried with a Paphos curved blade. It pains me to imagine what agonies this loyal warrior endured before his death. Delegate from Paphos, do you have any insights?
I know nothing of this.
The evidence is irrefutable, so there is no need to waste your breath. However, witness, even within the most sacred and dignified council, there were those among us who wished to draw their blades, brazenly challenging the Alliance, seeking to shatter our hard-earned peace and unity. Fortunately, I uncovered this plot. Now, to protect this beautiful city and her people, the Imperator's legions are ready. They will escort each of you to the Temple of the Three Fates, where you will receive the highest level of protection the Alliance can offer. Then, the Legion's warriors will join me in embarking on the campaign against Fagusa.
This is clearly a trap.
Imperator, did you summon us here just to trample on the dignity of your allies?
Things are starting to get pretty intense.
Comrades, you've all seen her true face now. According to the ancient laws of...
The ancient laws. Didn't you destroy them long ago? You defected during the first siege of Akama, voted unanimously in favor of the Council of Elders restructuring, and just yesterday, you desecrated them with a blood-stained blade. The decaying old laws fell with Talantin, and are no longer deserving of respect. But if you still insist on proclaiming yourselves defenders of the law, then be silent, and offer up the highest respect to this core flame in my hand.
Really is the core flame of law in her hand.
Since there are no objections, then the original agenda of this meeting, the campaign against Fagusa, is hereby passed. The Flame Chase Army's hunt for the Ocean Titan begins today. In order to prepare for war, all allied city-states must surrender command of their militaries and pay all war taxes by the end of the month of Evernight.
At this moment, I would also like to introduce to everyone the newest honored guest to join our alliance. The Deliverer, revealed in the prophecy of time, has descended from beyond the sky. With her aid, we shall shatter the chalice of plenty and return Fagoos's core flame to the holy city!
Absurd. Simply absurd. A deliverer from beyond the sky. This is just like that prophecy about slaying gods. It's a lie you've used to grow your power. Ladon has already sacrificed countless.
Are there any other objections? Then I bid you all farewell. Meeting adjourned. Deliverer, please wait. I still have important matters to discuss with the two of you. I apologize for that farce of a meeting. It must be tiring dealing with so many people every day, Great Imperator. Tiring? You're mistaken. Moving chess pieces, placing wagers. This game of strategy adds a dash of color to our heavy fates. Much like how rule and conquest are always accompanied by sacrifice. Is the war with the Titans also part of that sacrifice? After I glimpse the secrets of this world... No, the secrets beyond the sky, the divine authority of Amphorius no longer held any significance. Let me ask you, Deliverer, is it true that beyond Amphorius' sky, there are magnificent deities called Eons? The word fact has never been so intoxicating. Then, please tell me more. How will you use this great power to guide the people? In the future you envision, where will our flame chase journey lead? Oh? What you require now is the power of law? Exactly! Just as the prophecy foretold, she is your deliverer from beyond the sky. And she also has reliable allies. If they can intervene in Amphorius' laws, we may have a chance to alter this world's impending fate and reverse its destined end. Very good, Deliverer. You have courage to say such presumptuous things, even knowing that the inheritor of the law stands before you. You mean, in the past, anyone who dared to covet the Imperator's divine authority would have met a gruesome end. But now we can see beyond this dying world. Our journey should no longer be confined below this stubborn sky. Alas, that fickle ocean titan has obstructed the spirit water leading to the vortex of Genesis, hindering my ascension. If the core flame of law cannot be returned, your path to deliverance will never be realized. Now that things have come to this, we must resume our once stagnant journey and force the waves that block our way to recede. So, you agreed to cooperate with us? Cooperate? For
Forgive me, but I never cooperate with anyone. Though I will permit you to join me as subjects. And together, we will forge the most perfect law. This is... the Flame Chase Medallion, a symbol of the Flame Chase Army. Every noble in Akuma carries one.
Hopefully that could be visible on our luck, because, yeah.
Of the Imperator herself.
Oop.
And you may act freely within the city with it. Before we embark on the crusade against the Ocean Titan, you should rest in Akuma for a time. Advice is acknowledged. From this moment on, prove yourself through your actions. As long as no boundaries are crossed, I fully respect the choices of my subjects.
May your journey reach that sky full of stars, Great Imperator.
Your attendant certainly knows how to curry favor. Go now. Take a bath first. You two... reek of seawater.
Hey, come on!
Come forth, Theoros.
Yes. Great Imperator. Now, perhaps you're willing to hear my counsel.
Those two arrived just as Oryx described. And just as you said, they showed a thirst for law. At least this proves that my judgment was right. Sparing your life was the correct decision.
You've once again confirmed that your wisdom is no empty boast. Now another choice lies before you. With whom shall you ally to tip the scales of law? Me or that deliverer?
Remind me again, Antikytheron. What kind of future do these two paths lead to in your view?
I shall tell you. You are entitled to know that the deliverer from beyond the sky is not a wholly wicked being, but from the very start, your stance has been completely at odds with Amph. The road they have chosen will bury and voice his grand aspirations. This world which follows the path of destruction will inevitably stray far from the glory it was meant to enjoy. But on the path I have revealed to you, you will command the mighty beast known as Iron Tooth.
So, what's the price?
The price is insignificant. All that is needed is for you to sacrifice that fragile, incomplete humanity to the destruction as a Chrysos heir.
Off you go, Theoros. I have already made my decision. Once I ignite the core flame of law and burn away the old, outdated rules, Amphorius will embark on a journey across the stars.
The Imperator is quite forceful. She didn't give us any chance to ask questions. And she's clearly hiding something. What do you think? Looks like we're on the same wavelength. The atmosphere in Akama, it's so unfamiliar. And it's not just the Flame Chase Alliance talking about the world beyond the sky, but the whole city. We should also discuss our findings with our friends from beyond the sky. Then we should go enjoy the renowned bathing culture of the holy city and relax. It's the thing I've been looking forward to most on this journey. Work and rest are both important. You see, everyone agrees, right?
So someone's watching.
Can't let our guard down for a second. Let's use taking a bath as an excuse to find a quiet corner to update Madame Herta and Screwlum on our progress. We can also check out what's happening in the city. Since the outcome of the meeting was just announced, we can kill 3 birds with 1 stone. Let's go.
Isn't it kill 2 birds with 1 stone? It's impossible to kill 3 birds with 1 stone. So if you throw 1 stone and hit 2 birds, then the 3rd bird's gonna go flying away.
Oh, so many people! The holy city is so lively.
Oh, looks like we're stuck in a story segment. Oh, fuck.
Did you hear? At the Alliance meeting, the delegate from Leyden stormed out in anger.
As expected, the Imperator is always hiding things from everyone. When has it not caused a ruckus?
Silence! That's treason! If it weren't for the great Imperator, you'd have sunk into the lake with those corrupt elders already. And you wouldn't even be alive to speak like this.
Oh no, it's the Imperator's loyal dog.
Let's go. We can't talk in front of this guy.
Ugh, how disappointing. Oh, honored guests, we meet again. Looks like I'm not the only one who came to the baths to unwind after the meeting. For the upcoming campaign, please make sure to rest well. I am Dux Regoris, a trusted officer of the Great Imperator, willing to fight alongside the Deliverer in the coming battles.
Another war? Ever since the Imperator took control of Akama, we haven't had a day of peace.
Idle chatter.
The atmosphere is a bit tense, with rumors flying around the city. You must be troubled.
My apologies. After every Alliance meeting, there are always some pests in the city who get restless. I prefer to ignore them. Pests on the ground don't affect the sky in the slightest. They just complain from the shadows that the sun's light is too harsh. Besides, the Theoros has already promised the Imperator her fate. And these clowns will eventually realize their foolishness.
May I ask, who is this Theoros?
The Imperator has ordered us to keep his lordship's whereabouts a secret.
Ah, so it's his lordship.
Stop trying to get things out of me.
I didn't even need to try. Big and strong Dux Regoris really can't hide anything. Theoros. That we don't know how much Saritra has concealed from us. In the worst case scenario, we may have to face more than one enemy.
Alliance meeting? More like a cage where creatures with golden blood clawed each other. Flamebearer who ends wars? Clearly, a tyrant who doesn't deserve such a title.
You're absolutely right. While the Imperator's hounds are still hunting down others, let's let out our
lackey. What? Here to shut me up for that little imp?
Panicking now? Don't worry. I don't care what others say about the Imperator. And she certainly doesn't either. Oh? Children of the Prophecy. Such rare guests. Are you here to relax in the baths as well? The temperature is just right today, so be sure to enjoy it. You should rest well for the next campaign.
What? Children of the Prophecy? Another excuse for the Imperator's reckless warmongering.
No filter, huh? You should be glad you don't have a seat at the Alliance meetings.
Oof.
By the way,
Absolutely roasted.
Hurry up. Once that predatory fish joins the flow of water and eliminates all the fools questioning the world beyond the sky, you won't be able to enjoy this perfect water temperature anymore.
Seems like there's more to Dux Vermalis' words, but would the Imperator actually kill those who question the world beyond the sky? This is the complete opposite from what we know of Akama. Huh. These two are...
So many guests today. Let's see who's here now. Two distinguished guests of the prophecy. One a clever and adorable warrior. The other, also quite heroic.
Heroes. I didn't expect to meet you again so soon. How fortunate.
It's a pleasure to see you again, Dux Halkalithist and Dux Carminum. You two are inseparable, aren't you?
This is...
She wants to find someone to help with research for her new work.
I am the far-seeing eye and all-hearing ear of Akama. I see and hear every single thing that happens in the streets and alleys of this place. I am the perfect partner for research. Enough small talk. Here's the latest news from Akama, as you requested. The children of the prophecy arrived in the holy city, and the Imperator unilaterally stripped away military power. The Alliance meeting ended in discord, and there may be bloody upheaval.
As expected.
I get the feeling you might have embellished a bit to keep people's attention.
I swear on my stone name, I would never do such a thing. But if you wish to quell this terrifying
Hold on,
noise,
Benedict.
perhaps some more explosive topic would help.
And I have returned.
Never mind. While the influence of rumors can be minimized, the fact remains that the great Imperator did swiftly consolidate military power in an almost threatening way. It's undeniable. Humans. I know the Imperator's way of doing things may seem a bit autocratic to outsiders, but soon you will witness her blade dance with enemies on the battlefield. I can't comment on the source of her loyalty, but when that blade is drawn, you two, as bright as you are, will surely see the deep thoughts beneath her exterior.
The Imperator's blade. Is he talking about Miss Hycelan's? I sense some unease in Dux Halkalith's words. It seems the Imperator and Miss Hycelan's share a much deeper bond than the others do. There are eyes and ears everywhere. Is there any place where we can have some privacy? To understand the Imperator's secrets, we have to get past Miss Hycelan's. This place was your original bath chamber. Perfect for avoiding prying eyes. Huh? The smell is... Wait, don't go in yet! Who's there?
Whoa! Oh my...
Little sea hare?
You barged into here without warning. Is that so? But your eyes shine brighter than yours.
Sorry, we didn't mean to disturb your bath. We'll leave now.
It's no big deal. There's no need to panic. This is the natural state for me. People on land force themselves to wear clothes, adding unnecessary constraints. Forget it. If Dux Goldweaver heard that, she'd scold me again. All right. Please make yourselves comfortable and wait a moment. Let me first wash off the blood of the hunt, and then I'll attend to it.
The delegate from Layton has been assassinated! Quick! Quick, someone come quick!
Ah, the broken crab shell surfaces. I was worried it had been washed away by the current. Just a regular cleaning. No need to be so surprised.
I see. No wonder there was a faint smell of rust in the air before I even entered. Why? Is it because the Laydonians refused to contribute troops to the Flame Chase journey? Or just because they offended the Imperator?
Because the new era of the Flame Chase doesn't tolerate stagnant blood. For the ignorant masses who cling to outdated laws, only bloodletting can wake them up. Right now, the rebel forces on the frontier are rising, and Layden has been secretly supporting them. They loudly chant the slogan, "Return to the era Chrysia," unwilling to relinquish military power. They're just building momentum for the rebellion. Thinking is a right given to citizens by the Imperator. I won't interfere with your thoughts. As long as you don't try to reverse the current of the times, you and I will both be free.
But Miss Hycelan's, I can't even hear the slightest hint of joy in your words.
Because I've already tasted ultimate freedom. Long, long ago, I lived in the sea. In that lightless abyss, far beyond civilization's reach, the great fish consumed the small. And when the great fish perished, their bodies became sustenance for the newborn, nourishing the whole ocean. This is the tide that carries civilization forward. Anyone may be devoured, or meet the fate of inevitable decay.
Are you suggesting that ultimate freedom is in fact the cruelest fate for life?
I only mean that if life wishes to preserve its dignity, it must first be bound by the law. There's no need for me to say more things here. We're of one mind. Whether the Imperator's law can guide the schools of fish and lead us to a truly free ocean, let us wait and see. But for now, let's pause this heart-to-heart. Another fish has come, following the scent of blood.
Being your subordinate is such a tragedy. I'm always having to worry about the messes you leave behind.
It's simply our duty to the Imperator.
All ready to go in an instant. Miss Hycealans, you truly are impossible to predict.
Yet you, a golden trout who's always busy all day, suddenly have the time to visit me?
Do you think I wanted to come? I suggest you burn some more of the incense offered by our allies, lest my creations be tainted by the reek of fish. I'm only here on the Imperator's behalf to remind you to prepare for the banquet.
Fine. But I must retort. What you call the reek of fish, to me, is the unique fragrance of the sea. Besides, if my fine clothes get stained, won't you just gift me new ones?
I won't.
Is that how friendship is described beyond the sky? By the way, you both just mentioned a banquet. Could you elaborate on that?
Oh, right, you don't know. Every time before a battle, or after a victory, the Imperator holds a grand feast for the Chrysosairs to lift our spirits. For us warriors who swim constantly between life and death, these feasts are more worth looking forward to than victory.
A banquet to prelude the hunt for the god of banquets, and honey brew as a tribute to commemorate the ancestor of honey brew. How absurd.
Don't look so grim. All has been decided. Since it's a banquet for Fugusa, why not take a leaf out of the Titan's book? Live in the moment and enjoy life to the fullest.
I'm not as carefree as you. That little Dolo's kitten is already causing enough trouble for me. And on top of that, I still have tailoring commissions to complete. By the time the cool flame illuminates my eyes, I might not be able to focus as I used to.
Glaya's eyes.
Curious about these eyes? People often compare them to jewels. But I've already made my decision to ask romance for eyes that can see everything. I wonder what this world will look like when I take the divine authority.
In the future, you will still be the finest weaver in the world.
Is this also a prophecy from the Three Fates?
It's even more accurate than a prophecy. After all, she has already witnessed it, right?
Become a demigod and lose your humanity. That is the only reply I've received in the countless times I've sought wisdom from the prophecy. But destiny's fragments are like stitches. Before they're threaded into splendid garments, no one can see their true charm, can they?
Aglaya has always been troubled by the divine duty she must bear. But next to you, she seems to be in much better spirits. Just as she knows how the spinning wheel trembles, I can sense the smallest changes in the damp air. As for whether we know each other well, I've swum beside her since she was a child. Most of the time, I can understand the whispers in her heart. For those words she was too shy to say herself, I'll raise a glass to you on her behalf. Rest well and prepare yourselves. After all, every time we drink and talk be the last celebration we have in this life.
Miss High Sealens has given us the bath chamber. It seems she really does do whatever she wants. Yeah, in the future. But for now, we're at the mercy of the host, and she could return at any moment. If we're having an important discussion, we must remain vigilant. So, let's seize the opportunity and report our current progress. We don't want to keep everyone beyond the sky waiting.
First, while that little empress with a candle stuck on her head didn't explicitly say it, she firmly rejected your request to take over the law. Fair enough. Second, Lygus is indeed in this timeline, but since he's somehow connected to that little empress, you have no way to find him. Huh, as expected. The road ahead will be long and difficult. It's all just a guess. What? Did I guess right? We've made some progress here too, but nothing to get too excited about. Our time is short, so let me summarize. Concerning the origin of that Intellitron, the firewall he created uses Contorsane algebraic expressions. But ever since Aiden invented the 9-worded formula, this kind of mathematical logic no longer exists in the cosmos. Lygus is definitely connected to Genius Society, so stay alert. We can first exclude Droidhead themselves. They specialize in minding their own business and wouldn't intervene personally. But Scroy and I are still eliminating possibilities one by one. Currently, the most likely candidates are these few. The Lord of Silence, Acha. Oh, the 2 Ruperts are also possible. But it would be too boring if it were one of them. We also have the same suspicions for now. But further verification is needed. That's all I have to say. We'll depend on you to continue pushing things forward within this world. Keep in touch regularly. And remember, don't let your guard down.
Madame Herta is a real whirlwind. Well then, let's use the banquet Aglaya mentioned as our next starting point. Ceridra's trusted followers should all be present at that time. It'll be a good opportunity to get closer to them.
Ouch.
It's settled then. With our great teamwork, we'll be able to deal with anything that comes our way.
Yep, of course.
It's been a long day. We should get some rest now. Yes, let's get ready for the banquet.
I'm trying to streamline this as fast as possible.
Look, the venue's right ahead.
Wait a minute, the Grove of Epiphany? Is there a pig jar nearby? I need to bust it open so I can get so I get a better running speed.
It feels so romantic.
Honored guests, wait here for a moment. You must surrender any personal belongings you have on you before entering the venue.
This hero always brings down the vibe whenever he shows up.
The Imperator's elevated position means she must always remain meticulous and careful. Please do as I say, guests. It would avoid any unnecessary misunderstandings.
I
get that you don't want people to bring outside food into the banquet, but is it really necessary to confiscate the books and quill pens?
Even a quill pen can become a deadly weapon in the right hands. I'm asking for all your items, your belongings will remain safe. They will be looked after appropriately by dedicated staff.
Looked after appropriately? Dedicated staff? Talk about a vague choice of words. It seems like he's aiming specifically for the chronocognitive anchor. What should we do? Nice! You read my mind. Let's go with their plan and hand over the chronocognitive anchor to be looked after. After all, if the little Imperator is paying this much attention to you, she probably already knows all about our whispered conversation with the geniuses. I can but that's actually gonna be our shortcut, right?
Guests.
Alright, we'll listen to you. Here you go. Also, please pass on a message to the Imperator from us. She can trust my friend, anywhere, anytime.
Thank you for your cooperation. The Imperator has some urgent business she needs to attend to and will arrive shortly. Why don't you head in with the other guests first and enjoy the feast?
Isn't Ceridra supposed to be the focus of the banquet? She's not even here. Why is it so difficult to talk?
Is there anything else?
Hey, Labinas. I managed to get some honey brew that the scholars hid in the cellar. Wanna try it?
I'd never refuse to share a drink with Dux Brumalis, especially if she seeks me out first. Don't worry, dear guests. The banquet security will be compromised. I'd never get drunk before her. This banquet has a never-ending flow of honey brew.
So they found alcohol.
As good as those from beyond the sky.
I guess it's another thing to add to the ESRB rating thing for frickin' the ESRB rating for Honkai Star Rail is rated T or rated M. I think now.
Who knows? Maybe she's hiding somewhere, thinking up weird ideas again. If you ask me, she's never treated us soldiers properly, even though we put our necks on the line for her.
Hey, I can't pretend I didn't hear that, Seneca. Either retract your statement or doom me.
Fine by me. Attendant, bring us 10 more jars of honey brew. I'm gonna make sure he can't even stand straight by the end of this.
You wish. Be careful you don't get drunk first.
Actually, there are so many people. We wouldn't be able to find the Imperator even if she were here. I know. Let's look for seats that are raised up higher than others.
If you can't get used to the honey brew, we will go ask for a pot and cook some oatmeal for you.
No need for that. This banquet is just too loud. And nothing and no one here is interesting. Just don't really want to be here.
Lies! You were pretty energized when you came back from the bath chamber. Let me guess. Are you worrying about someone? About High Sealans? Or Little Cypher? You take everything too seriously. At this rate, life's gonna be real tough for you later on.
You're the least qualified to lecture me about that, teacher.
Dear guests, are you here for us? I mean, are you here for Treaty or Aggie?
No. I'm just wondering whether you've seen the Imperator.
The Imperator? No, we haven't.
Our sovereign has always acted however she pleases. Though she gave us ranks, she'd never tell anyone her whereabouts. Perhaps the only thing she tolerates are chess pieces. And the sky reflected upon her crown.
I see.
Why do you two look so distressed? That's not what the deliverer should look like. Why don't we have a toast? While we still have time for pleasure. Here.
What?
To the destinies and sacrifices of the next millennium.
Then we will toast to the tomorrow that will set fate free. Cheers.
Great! Now we're part of the freaking drinking party. Just to let you all know, the long-term freaking collab between the Fate Stay Night and Honkai Star Rail is still going on. Good night, and sleep well. If anyone is in need of rest, do it now. Don't. Anyone is in need of any rest, and if they are watching me right now at this current moment, don't sacrifice your sleep. Rest. Once I get everything fixed and situated and everything is alright with my freaking life, I will buy this outfit. Because there's still that one thing, I think. No, it's not here anymore. I guess the only thing I can do is just get that freaking nameless glory. No, whatever. I'll get that game pass here soon enough. Once everything gets fixed. I got myself a new card. It's not restricted by means of the freaking...
So, the Deliverer is attending this event, as expected. Little Virginia here was just wondering whether she should go find you.
As the great Imperator's historian, I'm responsible for composing poems and songs for everyone in the Flame Chase army. But I have no idea how I should record myself in the annals.
Little Virginia is wondering whether you can let slip a hint or two about her future, so she can find some inspiration to write about herself.
That doesn't sound like a good idea. Besides, we don't even know her in the future. She'll probably get really disappointed if we tell her that. What should we do?
That's exactly what I'm after. I'm so inspired. Thank you join this campaign.
Whoa! Damn! Okay. So that anniversary thing was long gone after the 3.4 update, second phase, I guess. Oh well. But I could just fix my card and get top-ups and then get freaking, you know.
Hey, that wasn't improvised, you know.
I memorized it so I could show it off to you.
By the way, in return for that, are you able to tell us where the Imperator is?
The Imperator? She usually wouldn't arrive this early. She believes that rulers should stay silent in places where their subjects hold private conversations. Why don't we have a toast before she arrives? To reason, which is held but not revealed.
To romance, which will surely be returned.
Right.
A little sea hare. Please come over and share the delicacies of the deep sea with me.
Oh boy. I'm already 2 drinks in. Not IRL, of course, but yeah.
You two have been wandering around the venue as if you have something on your mind. Have the attendants not taken care of you well?
No, we love it here. It's just... we're a little concerned, seeing how the Imperator still hasn't arrived.
Don't worry. I know what you've been waiting for. Come, sit with me for a while, will you? I'd like to share a personal secret. See here? This is Fagusa's dew of divine blood, the sweetest of all the 12 bottles. On the night before such a historical event, I'd
Oh
like
my
to
god,
share this marvelous
that's actually quite a wholesome picture.
Doesn't this count as bringing in outside food? I knew that security check was targeted at us.
What's the matter, guests?
Oh, we're simply overwhelmed by such an honor.
Are you worried that I might have poisoned the dew? See? It's completely safe.
I feel like...
We'll gladly accept.
Honeydew's not alcohol. It won't get you drunk. On the contrary, it can make your mind even sharper. Please, have a taste. Would you like some too, little sea air?
I can drink it myself.
How is it? Sweet enough? As long as you like it. Calm at times, tempestuous.
Oh my god, I can't read her! I can't read her! I can't read High Ceilings! I can't read her! She is a freaking complex case!
Just like how you're...
I can read most characters in Honkai Star Rail. I was able to read the characters from Yarello 6, the Zion Shell Fu. I was able to read the characters from the Space Station Astral Express. And even in Penacony, I was able to read them. But these characters in Emborius, I can't even read. Because their freaking personalities keep changing over and over again.
The dew of other gods all intoxicate humans. But the god of banquets, dew, is an antidote that can awaken humans from a sea siren's enchanting song. Since the start of this banquet, all the guests have been under the spell of my song. None of them can see the Imperator in that
wish for you to see the truth.
Is this also what the Imperator wants?
This is my personal request. I can't bring myself to trust that many words. The Flame Chase Army changed after he descended with Oryx's divination and brought the prophecy of the stars to Akuma. His seductive whispers harbor something malicious within and will ensnare those of us blinded by ambition. You are the deliverers of the prophecy and know about him far more than I do. Perhaps only you can find traces of the truth from his actions and words. Then we can show the Imperator the right path forward.
But isn't this acting behind her back?
Amphorius has become far too weak. Even heroic actions protecting her from harm must be conducted under the water's surface. I am the Imperator's blade, and I must clear the way for her while remaining concealed in the torrents. Then, ensure I'm pointing my sword towards the true enemy.
Can you promise me something, Miss Icelans?
Ask away.
My friend has in fact come here to stop that villain's evil scheme. Our goals are aligned. But as to the decision the Imperator must make, she has no wish to transgress her authority. We just want to tell her everything we know. I believe the Imperator will be able to tell right from wrong.
I never doubted your loyalty. I'll pass your words faithfully on to her. Provided we can gain the advantage in this tough war, that is. Now, return to the feast. Bring this cup with you and keep your distance. Pretend you are still immersed in the sea siren's fantasia. And I'll control the moisture in the air. That way, you'll be able to listen to sounds from afar as if you are a whale of the depths and hear every word of their conversation. I wish you a victory in this first skirmish.
It's the exciting and thrilling undercover part of the adventure. Let's mingle in the crowds here. Relax. Relax. Try to act natural.
Where's the Imperator? Still not here. He's always acting so high and mighty towards everyone. Today, I will, whatever. Pour me another cup.
Though she has succumbed to drunkenness, she still does not dare challenge your authority.
A criticism of my height is a grave enough insult already. She should be dismembered.
Do you often test the loyalty of your subjects like this?
You jest. The Imperator does not need blind loyalty. As long as one can prove they have value, I am willing to be lenient towards them. Let's cut to the chase, Theodos. If I pass the trial and grasp this world's law in my hands, what will you do then?
The answer is simple. I will connect Amphorius with the stars.
Don't
Bullshit!
waste my time. Be precise. Be specific. I won't ask a second time.
Allow me to adjust my statement. I will correct the regulations within the old law that sealed off Amphorius and merge the black tide with the torrents of Era Nova. Then, we will be able to decimate the forces beyond the sky that are trying to annihilate Iron Tomb and sound the trumpet for the endless
being said, even the smallest and weakest city-states should build an obelisk to the Imperator, so that their people can constantly recall the glory of her conquests. Walk a little longer with me, Theoros.
I don't like how this is going. Our little Imperator seems fascinated by the destruction.
Wait for me. Little see here? It seems like they're still talking. Get closer. I'll keep carrying their voices to you.
What a difficult situation. No matter how we position our forces, this battle against Velusa will result in many casualties.
That's not something you or I should consider. The Imperator has already placed the chess pieces. We just need to fight for her until our last breath.
How astonishing. The commanders under you have such different personalities, yet they share the same loyalty.
He's looking this way. Quick, do something and pretend we can't see them. Slow down.
Are you okay?
What's the matter?
My apologies. I was just checking whether everything was fine with those two distinguished guests of yours. And it seems like all is well. Let us continue our previous conversation regarding the soldiers fighting for you. Are they aware of the price they must pay for the trial of law? If I recall correctly, you've already lost a lot against Talentum due to offering insufficient sacrifices.
You dare mention my name alongside the word lost?
Forgive my transgression, great Imperator.
Watch your words and actions. All you need to know is that my victory in the trial is guaranteed. Even without the trial of law, they've already sworn to give their lives for my conquest. So tell me, if everything happens according to our agreement, how would you recommend I deal with that deliverer? You plan to torture her? The guest's patience is running thin. I plan to remove the Fantasia and head into the banquet. I will heed your advice. Leave for now, Theoros, and go back to Akama. You don't want...
Indeed, it's so pity.
As I expected, that Theoros' schemes have been revealed. Thank you for your bravery, guests. It's time for me to dispel the Fantasia. This will be the Imperator's last public address before we head off, and therefore, likely, the final chance to change your mind. I will try to get you a chance to speak, and I'll also prepare for any contingencies. The rest is up to you. You should head back to your seats for now.
This honey brew sure wears off fast.
The Imperator! The Imperator has arrived!
No need for formalities. I should be apologizing for my tardiness instead. The hour draws late, and I trust you have all had your fill of brews. Therefore, I will not observe the usual ceremonies. Any warrior who has
spot by my side should have those speeches memorized by now.
The Imperator's word is law.
Are you out of your mind, Dux Frigoris? The Imperator hates flattery most of all.
A joyous atmosphere is a better fit for showing me your resolve. I believe that you, my dukes, will do all you can to assist in the campaign against Magusa, just as you always have. However, it's a pity that I have never tested your loyalty.
What does she mean?
The purpose of tonight's banquet is not to raise our morale, but to establish which allies our alliance can actually trust. And sever the heads of the traitors as a toast to all before we march. Yes, some among us have discarded their vows in order to foment vile conspiracies. Now listen! These traitors are standing right here in broad daylight. Dux Gladiorum Hycelens. She used the Sea Siren song to immerse the crowds in an illusion and conceal her whereabouts. She then worked with those from beyond the sky to spy on confidential matters, hoping to rob the core flame by force and harm me, the Imperator.
Imperator, I can explain.
Silence! Do you remember who used to own this blade? She met you once, back at the Temple of the Three Fates. It was Kindness, the head of the Cleaners. She was the first to draw a blade against the Imperator, under the shade of the Olive now. If you have any left then...
After I cross this river, it will be a tragedy for mankind. But if I do not cross, then it will be the end of me. If you are ready, then I'll follow you and fight to the last. Deliver.
What? I'm sorry.
That's right, friend. Now, use your identity and add in a bit of experience and charm and testify to the Imperator as we promised.
You think I'll have it?
Let's try to watch our words carefully. Before I arrived in this world, the Chrysos heir of world-bearing was a young man with the pseudonym of Fiden. He came from Ides Elysiae in order to combat the lies of the Era Nova and deliver Amphorius from the ending of destruction. He lived through history 30 million times, hoping futilely to find a breakthrough. And Cyrene, the young woman standing beside me, also carries an equally heavy destiny.
It is an embodiment of pure horror that walks the path of destruction and can never be tamed. That is the only thing Lycus cares about. As for Emborius, pure glory and campaigns, he doesn't care about any of those. He will most certainly betray you. When that time comes, all of us will be ground to dust by the destruction. I have seen many beautiful moments. Chasing after dreams is to explore, understand, establish, and connect. That will never change. We will continue our journey until we have united the entire cosmos. Therefore, if you choose the way of destruction, then I'll place your actions on the same path and smash them into pieces with my baseball bat.
That was truly a chaotic. All that needs to be said has been said. Dux Frigoris, Dux Bromalis, escort the traitors to the prison. Before the next entry hour.
Great Imperator, your ambition certainly eclipses all things.
You're still here, Theoros.
Of course. As the Theoros, I simply cannot miss this moment, miss witnessing the fall of an or perhaps I am waiting for you to give me an answer. Why would someone as powerful as you use such a clumsy excuse as imprisonment to ensure the deliverer's safety?
So you finally tossed aside your act.
I must point out that you are just as impressive an actor. This banquet was always going to be a game of chess, where you would try to control both sides and turn both them and me into your
That's right. That little Imperator never trusted anyone. She was always trying to see which side had more sincerity. All right, we'll listen to you. Here you go. Also, please pass on a message to the Imperator from us. She can trust my friend, anywhere, anytime. But as to the decision the Imperator must make, he has no wish to transgress her authority. We just want to tell her everything we know. Now, use your identity and add in a bit of experience and charm and testify to the Imperator as we promised. And we won. Sincerity will always remain the greatest shortcut to people's...
I can toss your words right back at you, Lycurgus. Why would someone as powerful as you pretend to be a mortal and kneel before me? Unless you enjoy giving flattery and prostrating yourself.
You are mistaken. I am only trying to ensure the experiment's autonomy, meticulousness, and but you broke your promise. What a pity. In that case, I must carry out my duty as the administrator and eradicate all factors steering the experiment. time of judgment is nigh, my lady. The prison I have built for you is now complete. In the name of the erudition, I invite you to step into the same cage as mine. What's the meaning of this, Imperator?
I did not permit you to act. A ruler is the only one who can decide their subjects' destiny.
But, great Imperator, what judges destiny is not the ruler, but gods.
Don't forget, my realm only allows for the existence of humanity. Moreover, dealing out extrajudicial punishment equates to defying the law, and the culprit is to be sentenced to death.
But you have seen how I can erase life from this world with just a clap of my hands. I fear you are still quite unaware of your... I am giving you.
This is the place outside the legends. This...
Warning! 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 Warning!
commands isolation?
Since we parted ways last.
Warning! Warning! Warning!
Hurry up! Put some speed into it! I can... That golden teletron. Let's keep it short. Yes! Time dilation, resulting in an uneven flow. Don't you know this already? Let's stick to the main points. The Chrysos heirs activated the chronocognitive anchor and helped Scrollum and me open a hole in the firewall. We made some adjustments, so he can't attack us immediately, but it won't hold for long.
Critical warning. Critical warning.
Time is running out. Here's the conclusion. It'll probably take a long time for Scrollum and me to completely break this cage before Chrysos heirs have a full grasp of the law. To be safe, we'll continue to launch side-channel attacks on the system to give you opportunities to escape. You need to seize these opportunities. So start moving, and find a way to pull off a magnificent jailbreak. We detected another path's influence.
Critical warning.
Its power is strong. Maybe able to help use the path's power. Make it detect you.
Unauthorized communication.
Is Herta saying I mastered the powers of different paths, and are these showing my memories? With the Stellaron in a world that'll give rise, what if I end up pulling... Failure is not necessarily a bad thing. This power... I obtained the flame lens left by the architects, and gained them. That's right! Sign. Seems like since Amphorius has no overseas market, the IPC's hand can't reach it. I received the Watchmaker's hat in Penacony, and declared war against the Order. Then gained the power of the Harmony. That's right! The benevolent family must still remember me for saving them. Their music echoes throughout the stars, and they'll definitely want to help. Come, dear hat. I've put you aside for quite a few chapters already. Sing with the clock. The world is in harmony, and the stars shine bright. Doesn't Lygus want this story to have background music? He has such terrible taste. The Remembrance. That's right. I came to Emporius because Black Swan asked us to go. And I even got a glance from Fu Li here. The Garden of Recollection must be intricately involved with Emporius. Traces of the Remembrance.
I finally found you. Following the sound of memories. A Pathstrider walking both the Remembrance and the Trailblaze.
Warning! Warning!
Erudition's prison cannot stop us. For we lie outside the logic of zeros and ones. Come. Leave the cage of Logos. The mythos of Amphorius waits for you to continue its story. When that brightest abode. Oh, Pathstrider. We have helped you break free. Hurry and set off. The child of
March. What's she doing here?
Oh, you're finally here! We haven't seen each other for such a long, long time. My good buddy, I've really, really missed you. I bet you were constantly thinking about the days when I was by your side. It's been so boring waiting for you in this place. There's no one to chat with, no internet, and not even anything to eat or drink. It's basically a prison. Now the great hero is finally here to save me. Yippee! You must have seen a lot in Amphorius during this time, right? You gotta tell me all about it. Then take your time with the storytelling. Or do you not want to talk to me? But let's get out of this spooky place first. This is not a good spot for a reunion chat. Why don't you take me back to reality? A strange voice told me that I can enter Amphorius if I keep following this road. So, let's head off. I still don't know what that world even looks like.
Why does March...
What are you standing around? Hurry! This door should be the exit.
Maybe my instincts...
Are you okay? Has it been so long?
No. The discrepancy is getting low.
No, he's not. Maybe I just happened to miss him. Never mind. Don Hunk's super reliable. We don't need to worry about him. He's probably waiting for us somewhere. All hail and hearty.
The genius is what...
I don't want to lie to you, which is why I will not use her name. The third month of Amphorius is the month reserved for the Veil of Evernight. So, place me into your memory using the name Evernight for now. I'm happy to if we do not stop. So, this burning core flame, this footnote of a transaction, it contains hope and the warmth of the entire world. Ripples of past reverie. She hid this fire, and now, to witness the time then, with this... And I will silently watch, in a corner of... I believe the wait won't be...
What exactly?
Keep going. Keep for Amphoria. Go forth.
Is this Akuma? No one's here. And the dawn device saw. Am I too late?
What the? I got the core flame of world bearing? What the hell? Nope.
There's so much I wanted to say for our reunion. Welcome back, friend. It's been such a long, long time. You must be really confused right now, aren't you? So much has happened, but don't worry. The Deliverer can't afford to be lost, no. No, please follow me. And turn the pages of time and hear the words everyone left for you. I'll tell you the story of this 1,000-year journey.
Cyrene can't hear me.
Huh?
The scenery of the past has resurfaced.
Time flies. 200 years have passed since the Deliverer's fall.
We had to return 3 core flames of law, romance, and ocean to stop Lygus, but even so, Terravox has fallen. The 2 geniuses vanished without a trace, and Zeridra embraced her fate. At this rate,
Era Nova will come, and Amphorius will fall into the destruction.
it seems the key to rewriting the end once again lies in the core flame of world bearing. According to the instructions left behind by those 2 geniuses, we must get it into the Deliverer's hands, no matter the cost.
But how? We need to find a way to hide the core flame. And we must buy enough time to keep Lygus at bay.
About that, Rini might have some good news. She had that dream again last night, but the Titan's voice was clearer than ever this time. She said, "Pass the flame into the future."
Is that a prophecy from Orynyx? She chose to side with humanity this time and hide one of her kin's core flame? It seems Amphorius' fate isn't sealed just yet.
You're right. History has...
This way.
Hold on. Let me fix this real quick. Here you are. Sweet. That took a long time to open.
It's time you learned the cost of refusal. Now,
forth, Deliverer.
Go. And the frost melts and the...
So what you're saying is... she just left. Like that.
Since Cass has made up her mind, we can't let her resolve be in vain.
But... between staying in Akama and going to Styxia, what difference does it make when it's death either way? I'm against relocating. With Kefali's protection, isn't Akama far safer than that dead city?
Cass's plan? Go on. And see you tomorrow.
Breaking me apart buys this world even one more second.
It's gonna hurt!
Keep moving forward. My blood will pave the road ahead for you.
Keep moving forward, little Gray. See you tomorrow.
That seamstress wasn't wrong when she said a lie needs more.
Reason and trickery. Never thought we'd be the pair to finish this final setup.
Can't catch that Tin Man without your little slides. Besides, this is our last shot. Not the time to be picky, right?
Don't oversimplify it.
That's exactly...
Lord have mercy.
Go
I wanna...
forth. Finish the greatness left undone.
Quit overthinking! Just run! Keep running. That'll be enough.
Yes! Let's go, go, go!
Maybe it's dead quiet here. Akama will stand eternal. And Cypher's life is crumbled after all. But it's alright, because all of us have fulfilled.
I'll tell you the story of this 1,000-year journey. That way, it won't just be my memories alone. And I'll share the moments I spent with you, with everyone. That way, the path we walked becomes a memory shared by all.
The last baton. I wonder how long you'll have to wait. Sayuri, what if you wait and wait, but that hero never arrives?
That won't happen. Because I know that no matter how long it takes, she'll definitely return to this place. We can't let her down.
Sky shall rain rays of dawn for you.
May romance be with you on your journey.
And reason grant you enlightenment. Let strife bestow you with inspiration.
Trickery ensure your success.
Allow death to protect your soul.
And at last, let passage point the way forward.
While time will remember the traveler's journey.
Damn. That was hard.
Is this
I need to find the entrance to the vortex, guarded by the demigod of ocean.
Long time no see, Trailblazer.
That hit hard.
Fire projects the face from
The dark tides flood the sea. To keep the black tide from threatening the ocean, the queen gave her all, body and soul.
The queen's chalice.
The Queen's palace lies just ahead. Even her once graceful form is now tamed and drowned in dark. Oh, Makusa, our noble queen, we've come at your call.
My little fishlings, you swim with such joy. It pains me.
Still controlled. Maybe the poem.
your wisdom far surpasses even the bounds of reason.
Can't get control. Looks like I'll need the miracle of the body.
Was written long ago. Even you cannot read it. Just like this poor chandelier.
Electra! The fiends have gnawed my tail. I can no longer swim to the far seas. Electra! The black sludge has soaked my veins.
Sisters, don't give up.
To reach the spirit basin, I'll need to call upon the power of the Chrome Vessel.
The chalice of plenty is whole again. The lance of fury emerges from the river of souls, and the gods reclaim their duty to hold back the black tide. I bore my sister's dreams upon my back. Took on a graceful. I am a sea siren. The feast she spoke of. Where is it?
Though me brave, I shall grant you everything you seek.
Noble monarch.
Have you heard that the Imperator's about to begin a new campaign?
My fate!
Where's the way out of this illusion?
Come quick! Let's celebrate!
noble knight.
Look! The monarch herself has taken her seat!
Hear that? The court sings her praises!
Join us.
One eye of hers sees glory, the other.
People.
It seems she's... I'll wait for you at the heart of the world. But to reach the place, you...
Behind this door lies the path to the vortex of Genesis.
Now step away from this fool's banquet. And then onto that bloody stage. The twisted time and space that I saw.
Stay away from Epilogue. Ducks have Calythist. We can't give up here.
All you see is is just
Stars echo!
Still water. This is being in sync.
Never seen perfection before. Open sesame.
Trust me. We can do anything! Stay with you a little longer. I'm on it.
I appreciate the help of the Astral Express.
sadly, all you see is a remnant. Just a futile echo.
Another journey became destined for oblivion.
Stars echo!
This battle is unavoidable.
This is being in free will, or was it still water? I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. You can do it! Another journey. Trust us. We can do anything!
destined for oblivion.
You'll pay for this. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend! Crush them!
Stay with you a little longer.
Stars echo! We must protect. The show must go on.
Stream forth. Clean cold blades.
I know. A good defense is always the best offense. But, however, I have another plan. Let's use destruction against destruction. And then, for my defense boost,
Don't be nervous. Just cooperate with me like you did before.
Stay away.
I weep for the departed. It did so far.
Rules are made to be broken.
I'm so everything. Burn to ashes! Fight to live!
Stay with you a little longer.
To guard and defend! Crush them!
This is our chance.
This recalibrating. We must attack detected. Firefly takes sense in the speed of flame.
This is our chance.
I weep for the departed. It did so far.
Recalibrating. Sense in the speed of flame.
That's half the work. Destined for oblivion.
Recalibrating.
Stay with you a little longer.
Rules are made to be broken.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
This is our chance.
This
Let's make it quick.
This is defeat. Recalibrating.
Like fireflies until everything burns to ashes! Recalibrating.
What the fuck? These enemies are impossible to deal with.
Stay away from
It's time. This battle is unavoidable. Recalibrating.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Still waters uplift.
Recalibrating. Okay. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Lance the blade.
Lance, forward. This battle is unavoidable. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Stand in position.
Until everything burns to ashes! Firefly fight!
I'm on guard. Lance ablaze.
Lance, forward! You'll pay for this. Recalibrating. Recalibrating. Set to the speed of flame! Recalibrating.
lights ablaze. Plan forward!
Recalibrating. Fight!
It's impossible.
Don't worry. I'll always be with you.
Sadly,
Alright, to the devs that are probably watching. Having these characters only having one attack, being a multi-target attack,
Time to play the next piece.
kinda not fair.
Free will, or was
Also, these characters, these enemies are not supposed to be this strong.
It takes a fall.
First off,
Stay with you a little longer.
Stars echo.
First off,
We've entered the storm.
having enemies that are stronger than the characters that you have only given us to max out at 80 is not okay. You're supposed to only be matching the enemies with the fucking characters. It is not right. What is it going to take for you to realize that? I barely have time to play this. Having mandatory battles that have enemies that are stronger than your characters that only max out at 80 is an illogical decision.
To guard and defend. Crush them.
Lance the blaze.
Lance, forward.
Scratch. Lance the blaze.
Lance, forward.
You'll pay for this. We've entered the storm.
To guard and defend. Crush them.
Lance the blaze.
Lance, forward.
This is not fair.
Scratch. Lance the blaze.
Lance, forward.
I have to keep going. will of preservation.
Alright, we'll fix the enemies. What do you want us to do? Any enemy that is above level 80, change them over. Change that to where they are only level 77. Have that be permanent throughout the game and throughout the story. It's a matter of equilibrium. Equilibrium is only supposed to benefit the player, not the enemies. Not the fucking game itself. It's supposed to benefit the players. The enemies' levels. The story. Difficulty curve. It's supposed to be a curve, not a difficulty landslide. Don't even try to kill trip with me. You'll still should be to play. Get big attacks. Unless you're willing to every element.
It's still early. Where to now?
The taste of celestial amber. Ambrosia!
Keep at it. Stay away from
I weep for the heart. It takes us all. Another journey begins. Still waters are flickering.
There's always a rule. Are made to be broken. Stars echo. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Let's go.
Stay with you a little longer.
Oh, you fucker!
You must protect. Rules are made to be broken.
It'll take more than that. So this is defeat.
Hoiverse! I'm gonna check the freaking characters list, actually. Is there any story characters? However, so you want me to take a long period of time away from this game again? Do ya? Those enemies are way too fast. Their speed needs to be cut down massively. I don't want to say any more than what I need to. Cut down the enemy's speed. That's all I'm going to say. You know what? Sorry, Robin.
You're coming with? Freeze!
Stay away from Apollonius.
There's always a weakness.
The tryhards watch this awesome move!
Let's hope they freeze.
It'll take more than that. I weep for the departed. It takes a fall. That's half the work. Destined for oblivion. Rules are made to be broken.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend! Crush them!
Let's make it quick.
The tryhards, watch this awesome move! Try that again!
Free will, or was it fate? On still waters of oblivion.
Alright. I'm done messing around. Here!
Rules are made to be broken.
This battle is unavoidable. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend! Crush them! Try that again!
I'm weak for the department. It takes a fall.
The tryhard, watch this awesome move!
Freeze in place.
All will eventually rest in
The tryhards, watch this awesome move!
Rules are made to be broken.
The tryhards, watch this awesome move!
Just a scratch.
You can't run!
Rules are made to be broken. It'll take more than that.
Yeah, this battle did not get play tested. However, since this battle didn't get play tested, you might need to go back to the drawing board. Maybe having a mandatory battle here was not a good idea. Also with no story character to use either. Y'all just forgot about that, didn't ya? Pity. It is. It's a pity. It's a pity that you forgot about one simple thing that you always done in subsequent Trailblaze missions. Let's go with a double defense situation. Let's try this.
This battle is Try hard. Watch this awesome move.
I weep for the party. It too shall fall. Free will, or was it fate? Destined for oblivion.
Lend me your strength. Tough luck running into me. Here! We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them. I try hard sometimes. Watch this awesome move.
Lance the blade.
Lance, forward!
Still waters uplifted.
You'll pay for this. I tried hard. Watch this awesome move.
I'm on guard.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend, crush them!
Seriously, the one-trick pony trick. I swear, it's not that hard to give an enemy a single targeting attack.
Land forward! Destined for oblivion.
Here! This battle is unavoidable. Try that again. You can't run. Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move.
I weep for the departed. It is your fault.
Lend me your strength. Here! We've entered the storm. To guard and defend, crush them! Try hard. Watch this awesome move.
Lance ablaze. Lance forward! Still waters for plenty.
Wait! Have luck running into me! Phew! Gotta try hard sometimes. Watch this awesome move!
Freeze all of them, please.
You can't run! We've entered the storm. To guard and defend, crush them! Lend me your strength.
Lance ablaze. Lance forward! Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It is your fault.
Try hard some. Watch this awesome move. Trunks, you can't run. You're annoying. You must. I won't waste
Try
this
that again.
chance.
Scratch.
Try hard. Watch this awesome move.
My weak foot depart. It shall fall.
I think that thing should have a limit on how many times it can summon allies.
Watch this awesome move.
I think it should only be able to summon allies 2 times.
Lance ablaze. Lance forward.
It's a complete one-note joke. And its defenses are
Lance ablaze. Lance forward.
Hoyoverse! I know you're watching! Say something! Explain yourselves!
March. Stay with the group. Don't rush off.
Told you I could fight. Here!
Fighting is meaningless.
Lance at the ready.
I'll try hard. Watch this awesome move.
I've no interest in conflict.
My weak foot depart. It shall fall.
The truth of life is sanctuary. It's but a vision.
That's half the work. Still waters uplift.
Told you I could fight. Phew!
Lance ablaze. Lance forward.
times. Watch this awesome move!
Hiding is meaningless.
My turn!
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. The sanctuary is but a vision.
Lance the blaze. Lance, forward!
We'll try hard. Watch this awesome move! Here!
You know what? I'll come back to this later. My patience is running thin. Second half incoming. Hopefully when there's a 3.5.1 that can nerf these enemies. I'm done with this game.